Oh, good morning. We are stopping at Quick Check. What should I get to eat? Got coffee, we have snacks. Jay says everybody was looking at me at Quick Check like I was an alien because of my gaiters. I kind of look like a unicorn.
We just got dropped off and we are doing just an overnight. So we're gonna do 10 to 12 today, and then we'll find a place to camp, and then we'll do another 8 to 10 probably tomorrow, and then get picked up.
We're testing out a couple of things. The two of us went to EMS the other day, picked up some Oboz Sawtooth Lows, the non-waterproof. I did want to give these a shot because the soles on them are so comfortable. I've never tried out a pair of shoes with that kind of sole. And also, they have plenty of toe room so far. Oh, I have my Aqua Clip. I have that I'm testing out, and my fanny pack. So we'll see. We'll see over the next day or two.
When I say that the AT, or I mean really any hike in general, it's almost like therapy. I get on the trail and I immediately feel better. All the hustle and bustle from day-to-day life just melts away, and all you gotta do is walk. I know it's not that easy, but like, how can you not be calm just walking in the middle of nowhere, farm fields? You're coming up to a road crossing. There's like somebody's yard, farm over here. So we're in the woods now. That changed rather quickly. Gina's not on the trail anymore.
Hey Jay, what's Harper's Ferry? Can you tell us what Harper's Ferry is, why it's so historically significant in the United States?
So, from what I know, from my expertise, Harper's Ferry was where Christopher Columbus met the Pilgrims, and that's where they initiated the Boston Tea Party back in 1492.
Being a history teacher, I will like nerd out sometimes when we're watching like a movie or something, and Jay and I have this running joke where he'll like purposely say stuff that makes absolutely no sense just to like get under my skin. And I was mentioning to him how one of the things that I'm really looking forward to is passing through a lot of different historical sites along the trail, especially like Civil War history. Like, oh yeah, Harper's Ferry, that's you know, that's where Columbus had the first Thanksgiving with the Pilgrims in the 1400s, and then they launched the Boston Tea Party. So that's just like our ongoing thing. Like sometimes I'll be watching something about World War II and I'll be like, who was president? Was that Richard Nixon? So, here's some trail humor for you people. This was one of the very first hikes I ever did with Jay back in 2015. and we actually ran into two different thru hikers. One of them was vlogging, and one of them, the one who was vlogging, his name was Gator, and he thru hiked in 2015. I definitely recommend his channel. He has really good videos. And his buddy, his name was Shitfoot. I forget how he got that name. And I just remember thinking at the time, like, these people are walking from Georgia to Maine. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Like, I could not wrap my head around that at all. To me, they were unicorns that existed in a magical land. So Jay and I were just having a conversation prior to me turning the camera on about vlogging and what you choose to share on camera and what you choose to keep private. I've kind of promised myself that one of the things I want to work on while I'm out here is not caring as much about what other people think about me. When you put yourself out there, especially on the internet and YouTube, you're always going to have people make comments and say things that, you know, aren't nice, or they're just not particularly helpful or constructive. And I know it's going to happen, but you know, the main reason why we're out here that Jay talked about in the last video that we posted about my father-in-law dying, I was actually pretty shocked that he took it upon himself to talk about that on his last shakedown hike alone, because I gotta tell you, he is the most private person I've ever met, and that's the longest that I've heard him talk about his dad in months, maybe. So maybe vlogging and opening up to people that we don't know will be really helpful. I hope it will be. So I guess that's kind of one of the goals I have for myself, among others. Take a look at this trail. We just stopped for lunch. Jay has concluded that he will never put another morsel of tuna into his mouth ever again. So,
mark my words, I will not eat tuna.
Zero tuna. We're shooting for like another 5 or 6 miles, and we're gonna stay near a shelter tonight. We have been passing through tons of road crossings, as I'm sure you can hear the traffic in the background.
Alright, well, don't wait up for me or anything. I'll catch up. So we just checked the map. We've been hiking 5.5 miles, and sounds like we're gonna go another 5.3 to Pochuck Mountain Shelter.
one of the best moments of the day. There is the bear box over there. We're in Sussex County, New Jersey, which is like prime black bear area. It's definitely cooling off quite a bit here. There's a decent breeze too, because the last part of our hike was a pretty big climb in elevation. I'm gonna hop off here, set up home base for tonight. So yeah, I will catch you guys in a minute. Dinner time. What you making there, babe?
I'm making spaghetti and meat sauce and a ramen.
How'd we sleep last night?
Good. We're all in good spirits.
I'm a little bit of a morning anger person, but it's okay. I'm making coffee. But it's really, really pretty out here. And making coffee over here and some oatmeal. Jay made a double portion of coffee this morning.
Yeah.
But I think we've also concluded that to start out in Georgia, we are going to start out with the duplex. We're not 100% sure yet. You've always slept better in hammocks, but last night you said you didn't sleep that well either.
Yeah, but that was my own fault. I was too lazy to get out, and I just had to loosen up the hang a little bit. It was too tight. So I was too lazy, it was too cold, I didn't want to get out and actually do it.
We'll see. And I mean, it's easy enough to get stuff sent to us.
Yeah,
too,
if it doesn't work out, I'll just get my hammock sent to me. So last night was interesting. At the Pochuck Mountain Shelter. It was just it rained, but it's like the wind chill is below freezing, so the whole woods are just like an ice, just ice on everything. Like, oh. So it is wet, it is raining. We like to call this type 2 fun, because you have to be a little weird to do this, I guess. How you feeling, babe?
This is called type 2 fun. You kind of like force yourself to believe that you're gonna have a lot of fun, and you just lie to yourself the whole time. Like, what else are you gonna do? This is our first time on trail in this kind of weather, and Jay is encouraging me to kind of talk about the morning that I had, even though I don't really want to. And I'm not like getting on here to bitch and moan. I just want to kind of talk about the stuff that I experienced last night and this morning. When I got up this morning, it was icing, raining, icing. I'm not the greatest morning person to begin with. I tend to be really cranky in the morning. Just full disclosure on that one. I always have been. You could ask my mother. So when I got out, it just was like, I put on gloves, but it was stupid because I put on gloves that weren't waterproof, and I just wasn't thinking. So my hands were soaked to the bone and freezing. Again, dumb on my part. Trying to take down my tarp, all the lines, all the hammock straps were completely frozen. And I was just frustrated. So everything just feels much more tedious in cold rain and freezing temperatures. Because you go to pack up and you want to get moving, you want to get your day started. You just kind of, you do things as you normally would in good weather, and then you kind of learn along the way, like, hey, I should really be wearing my rain mitts, or I should really pack this up first, and this last, and just things like that. So that's why I say, like, hiking in this is definitely humbling. Now that I'm moving, I'm fine. I am good. My fingers are still kind of cold, but I have my rain mitts on. And I feel like those are the kinds of things on trails that people kind of don't always want to show, or I personally don't want to come off as I'm like bitching and whining, when clearly we're out here by choice. Nobody's making us be out here.
But everybody does say that the trail really tests you mentally.
Yeah.
And this is the kind of stuff that does it, and it's just how you take it all in and process it, which, I don't know, it's just, everybody thinks of it differently, it affects them differently, but I guess to get to me, you just have to kind of smile at this stuff.
And chalk it up to type 2 fun.
Yeah, it's type 2 fun, you walk through it, and it is what it is.
But it, and it's fine, we're fine, we did it. It just took me a really long time to get going this morning.
So it is wet. We're getting going here. We got a road crossing at 6 miles, and then a road crossing at 9 miles. So we're getting off trail today. We just don't know how far we're gonna go. I'd love to do the 9. I'm feeling good. These Z-Packs rain pants are pretty awesome. They're so like breathable and light and warm too. They're very warm, because I only have shorts on under this, and it's cold. Z-Packs rain mitts are doing good too. The oboes, my new shoes, I haven't got a blister or anything. They feel good. So this might be my Georgia loadout, I think. We will see. We are thinking about scrapping the hammock idea and doing the tent. It'd kind of be nice to sleep next to my wife once in a while. So that might be in the cards for us. We have the Z-Packs duplex, which, I mean, it's there, so why not use it? Wet and cold.
We're at the boardwalk section. We have like 2 miles left, I guess, 1.5 miles until my mother-in-law is picking us up. It's a really cool part of the trail.
I get on the trail and I immediately want the junkiest food possible. You can see the water on the lens. This is all gonna look horrible.
Oh, well. We could probably pick back up once, like, we're in the car and we can dry off the lens and everything. And we're filming this ending later on, actually, because yesterday when we hiked out to the road to get picked up, it poured. We just got rained on all day, and the lens on the GoPro kept getting like full of water and fogged up, so we didn't really want to subject everybody to looking at that, and I didn't want to take my camera out because it would get destroyed by the weather and everything. But I think we're both really happy with how the weekend went. I mean, like, we kind of intentionally went out there for crappy weather, but it also kind of finalized like a couple of things that we need to fix and change. One of them being starting out in the duplex, and then just the stuff that we tried out. I was really happy with how the oboes went, and
yeah, my oboes and my trekking poles worked out really well. I didn't get any blisters, anything like that, and
we are gonna head to bed, and hope you all enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Have a good night. Bye.